So let's discuss logistic versus linear regression as we get started with our machine learning unit. So why not just use linear regression to predict a binary outcome? Linear regression can predict values less than 0 or greater than 1, which is not useful for probability. Logistic regression maps predictions to 0 and 1 using a nonlinear function, the sigmoid activation function, which looks kind of like an S. Also, effect size is not constant in logistic regression. It needs to depend on the current predicted value. So here's a sigmoid function. This is the logistic function. Output will always be between 0 and 1. And probability of class 1 is the interpretation. When this is equal to 0.5, you choose a rule for determining how to classify. Softmax function is a generalization of the sigmoid to multi-class classification. Each output is a probability and all outputs sum to 1. It's useful because it normalizes probabilities and allows you to classify in any task. Logistic regression initializes weights, computes the predicted probabilities using sigmoid, evaluates the log likelihood, computes the gradient of the log likelihood, and updates the weights until convergence. Likelihood function is here. Likelihood or loss is beta of xy equals the, if it's an independent identically distributed sample, it's the product of pi to the y times 1 minus pi to the 1 minus yi. Log likelihood becomes this sum of y that's correctly classified times the probability plus 1 minus yi times the log 1 minus the probability. And normalized loss is right here. It's negative 1 over n. We're normalizing so that we don't automatically increase the loss by increasing observations. Negative 1 over n, we're doing negative 1 over n so that we have something positive because it's easier to decrease than increase, times our log likelihood. So the gradient of the loss function, the gradient with respect to parameter beta j is delta j over delta beta j equals negative yi minus yi hat times xi j. And this is useful in gradient descent to operate weights iteratively. Both probit and logit are classification models using latent variable approach. Logit assumes logistic distribution of errors, while probit assumes normal distribution of errors. Logit is a closed form solution of sigmoid, making it more common in machine learning. Thank you. Hope you have a great day.